Hey friends, it's me, the ugly otaku, sitting in the painting room, the well-rounded nerd. This is like the most unflattering angle I've ever filmed from, but I'm not moving. So I have made a discovery that's new to me, probably not new to you, but new to me, and that is the AK fluorescent paints. Not paints, pigments. So when we were at the Con of Adepts, I purchased the pink, the blue, the green, and what was it? The purple, I believe. Yeah, I got these at Adepticon, but then I wanted all of them. So she got on the interweb and ordered the whole set. So I got a couple of extras and then more. So this is the one that's already open. I'm going to set it to the side. Um, but when I took the painting class up there, I learned a lot of really handy tricks for adding some cool effects to figures that I'm painting to get kind of like that inner glow. And right now, my current passion project that will never be used as a figure in battle, but I love is my 3D printed Lorgar. This is Demon Lorgar. And he's kind of fun because we printed him for me to like try out some techniques before I paint like my Rabute my G Dubs Rabute and some other big figures. Like I'm building some Cerastus Knights. You see my little Titan here that I'm getting ready to prime. So I wanted to test out some things, and he's a good one to do it on because I can always make another. And plus, it's chaos, so it's okay if it looks all extra. Um, so what I've done here is his skin is based in Bugman's Glow, which is a G Dubs paint that I just have lost the name of their paint arm right now. It'll come back to me later. But it's one of theirs. Citadel. It's a Citadel paint. But in the painting class, like getting that under effect glow, that's when I learned about these liquid pigments. This is pigmentation, very heavily pigmented, suspended in a fluid, kind of like with not the AKs, the Turbo Dork Metallics. It's metallic pigment suspended in a fluid so that you can then spread. These are super intense colors and used correctly. So this is based in black and then Muso black. And then I dropped that green down in the cracks. And that's how it kind of looks like it's glowing from underneath. What I wanted to do with his skin that I based in Bugman's Glow, I want him to look like he's on fire from within. So I'm going to need several of these glowing colors to kind of get that effect. And I'm going to test with his tail first, but he's based in Bugman's, and I dropped white acrylic ink down in here. That way it really pops when these floros go down in there. So I want him literally to look like he's burning from within because he's Lorgar and he's got that kind of passion. So in this video, I'm going to do a little bit of that. I've got my paint shaker down here. And what I'm thinking about is like what fire looks like from the inside out. So let me look up an image here on the old Googler. Let's see. Lorgar burning from within. I don't know who Laura is. Lorgar. I gotta type. Lorgar burning. Okay, so I'm looking at the inside out here at images. So when you're looking at fire, the brightest is in the middle and it starts to get darker as you go out. So I need my brightest pigment to be the center of his internal flame. And then what I'll end up doing is once the pigment's dry, is dry brushing over to give him that scaly look. Kind of love the tail on Demon Lorgar, not gonna lie. Yes, okay. So yeah, let's try it. So I'm gonna go with my brightest first, which is this yellow. And I'm gonna put on my paint shaker. The paint shaker does such a good job. If you don't have a paint shaker, you need to get one. A little tumbler. I'm annoying my dog because he's on the sleep. He's on the floor asleep next to me. Has the rain stopped? Ooh, the sun's come out good. I want to garden this afternoon, but it was raining, and so I chose to do this instead. So let's see if my ideas and my talent can be equal in the thinner brush for this. So good thing is you can use the pigment straight out of the bottle. Ooh, what happened to this brush? That's okay. So let's start with the tail because it's the easiest for me to paint. And I want to see what happens as I drop pigment in because I'm going to build up colors. Now, the one thing about these pigments is they don't dry super fast from my experience. And my experience is rather limited, so They dry fast enough, but they don't dry as fast as like a thin layer of just straight up acrylic paint. I'm just going one scale at a time on them because I'm going to have to do a little bit of zhuzhing to get the full effect that I want. I can't do this with just one color. One of the really cool things was getting to see the Golden Demon competition and just how skilled people become. There's actually one loyal follower on my channel, Twisted Nerds. You should go check out his channel. He is a very talented painter, talented enough to enter Golden Demon. Golden Demon is the competition arm of G-Dubs, and you have to paint one of their models and then go be creative with it. And good golly, what it takes to win, just to enter, just to have the confidence to enter, to me is like, whoa. The fact that you have the talent enough to even be in the competition, to me, is like impressive. But I had never seen such amazing work in my life. I don't know if I'll ever be able to paint that good, but I am happy with what I've learned so far and what I've been able to create. So I'm just dropping, this is my furthest recessed color, so I'm not spreading it as much as I will some of the others. But I really want it down in those cracks. I want it to look like he's just on fire. Southern way of saying fire. I'm from the South, I can do it. Fire. And the cool thing is, you really just have to touch the pigment to where you want it to go, and it kind of spreads itself. It is the neatest medium I've encountered so far. I'm not buying any more paint. Ooh, look at that. I want that. That's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Kind of loving this. I'm kind of enjoying doing lives as well. I can't do a live every week. I thought I could, but sometimes I'm traveling and it's just not possible. So on the weeks that I can't put a live up, I'll still do a pre-recorded video for Friday. Cool the algorithm. But I appreciate everyone who attends lives, gives feedback. I do some gaming lives where I am just playing like Guild Wars or something. Now that I have a computer that will let me do that. Courtesy of my fantastic husband. I just got finished gluing that little side tighten together, and I have super glue all over my fingers because it was. Yeah, go back and check out that video. It's hilarious. It's a good time. Yeah. Okay. See, I'm just building it up, building it up. Abs. This version of Lorgar got abs, abs for days. I don't know who he's trying to impress in the warp, but he's gonna get the girl with these abs. I think once I get that dry brushing on at the final is really what's going to make it pop. This demon's on fire. This demon's on fire. I can't be dumb now. He's walking on fire. Literally walking on fire. Might drop a little bit of orange glow down in some of these cracks to give it a little, because I didn't have the orange when I started painting this. Yeah, this is great. I'm kind of loving it. Okay, now this is really great for some of these pieces. Like his arm is going through a loop here, and I don't want to stick a brush in there again, so I can just let the pigment run, and it will do its job. That's kind of excellent. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I'm sorry, what ails you, my tiny little freeloader? He's down there just grouching. He's grumpy old man. He's old man. Be grumpy. Some of this I'm going to have to go back over, but Muso Black covers everything, so I'm not super worried about some overlap. I'm trying to get these recessed things done with the pigment first before I paint the rest of it. But that Muso Black it absorbs all light, so even if you didn't quite cover it, it's okay. It sucks up the light next to it. Kind of a fan of it. Now his face. Now face and body obviously aren't going to be finished in the same way, but this inner fire does need to, you know, burn from within. That was one of the things in the painting class. They wanted to make sure they drove home that when you're using these liquid pigments, a drop will do you. Do not overdo it. Like put the drop in, let it flow, let it see where it goes before you decide you need more, because you can very easily overpaint with it, and then it kind of loses its effect if you overdo it. So I'm being very careful here. I think I just have one little piece of arm meat left to get to. Oh no, I got his arm meat. Okay. All right, so now he's yellow. Yellowish inside of his hand. Get that. Cool. Okay, I'm happy with that. He's so mean mugging. Okay, so let's try the next one. So done with that. Oh, I did not refill my little thing of water. Girl, why didn't you refill your water? I don't know. I wasn't supposed to be doing this right now. I'm supposed to be outside, but it's raining. Trying to make sure I get this sealed correctly because I don't want any spills. I had to order this on the AK website to get the whole set, and I don't know how easy that's going to be replace right now. So trying to make sure I get this on perfectly. Okay, good. So these two are open. Next, did I just white paint on my husband's chair? I did. Oops. Okay, so the next one up would be the orange. And that's really going to start to make him pop from within. Shake that up. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your pigment. Shake your pigment. Hey, baby. What you doing? He's so cute. My dog's the cutest. It's realizing I have not had one bite of food today. Like, not one. I'm very hungry. Oh, okay. As I unscrewed that, I realized that I did have it on correctly. They're just different types of caps. Yeah, AK is produced in Spain, if you did not know. So now, he's a little yellow. Now let's do it on the tail first to see if my idea is correct or if I'm crazy. My dog is snoring like he went out to work today. There's the tail. Yeah, one of my ring lights broke. I just reordered a new one. It should be here next week. Or I would have more light on this. It literally broke like while I was sitting here. Like it just gave up. Which I have only had that one for like a year. It must be a factory defect because for LED that should not have happened. Okay. See that second layer of glow? I think once I get to the red layer, it's really going to start to pop more. Gingerly, carefully. It's so fun on Work in Progress Wednesdays because everyone is so married to the version of the lore that they like. And we just have the greatest Warhammer debates every Wednesday. It's a good time. I got some limoncello I need to finish making. It's actually perfectly steeped, but finding time to make the simple syrup is what's annoying because you kind of have to watch sugar water. You can't just let it go crazy. You end up with sugar all over your house that you can't clean up. All right, the abs. Herbs. I think after this, I'm going to have to let it dry before I do any other layers, or the red, the next layer of orange and red won't show up the way that I want them to. Because the final thing will be to take the tiniest bit of dry brushing to his external to really get the highlights of his skin, so it looks like he has skin. Because he does. It's just, demonic skin. But I think I'm going to end up with something pretty great. I'm really doing my best not to overdo it. Yeah, he's going to be fun. He's going to be a cool looking character when I'm done. I'm kind of really excited about this. Let's see. Yeah, it's coming together pretty well. Okay. This is going to be good. Okay, all right, we're done with that. Put that in the water and leave it there. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to leave him here for now to dry completely before I go on. But he's looking demony and lizardy. Point the light this way. He's looking demony. He's looking lizardy. Yeah, we're getting there. So now I just got to build up with the red and stuff. I'm trying to decide what I want his wings to look like. I feel like the wings are bone. I feel like he's got bony wings. Um, he's my figure, and that's what I want to do. All right. It has stopped raining, which means I get to go play in my garden. I've got watermelon seedlings that just arrived. I got to go put them in the ground. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.